Howdy folks, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, about a week ago or so, you may remember I did a video where we took a look under the Prophet of Truth's skirt, or rather his robes, I think. And while taking a peek underneath, we discovered that the Prophet of Truth was secretly packing some serious heat, as in he's holding a secret UNSC SMG under there. Now, he only appears in cutscenes in Halo 2, never in gameplay, so we never see him in action with the SMG. So we don't know if he can actually fire it or not at the time. So that is what we'll be testing with today's video, to see if the Prophet of Truth in gameplay can actually fire that SMG. Now, we do know that the Prophet of Regret on his boss fight mission is actually carrying a plasma pistol, which is actually something from lore from the books. He's supposed to be carrying it. But we know from that mission, if you flip the Prophet of Regret out of his throne, he actually can fire his plasma pistol at you. So let's see if the Prophet of Truth is capable of doing the same thing with a UNSC weapon. So to do that, we spawn him in gameplay. Now to do that, I did replace the elites and give him an elite AI. It's not a model swap per se, but it does make him actually functional gameplay. Well, somewhat functional. The Prophet of Truth cannot walk around. Maybe he needs his gravity throne, I'm not sure. But if I gave him his gravity throne, then he would probably use that, if he even could, instead of firing his weapon, just like the Prophet of Regret does, which is why he had to flip the Prophet of Regret out of his throne. So, because he can't walk and because he can't use his throne, I just had to simply push him around to get into position. And the best spot to do that is pretty much right here, where when the door opens in a bit, we can have him and the Heretic Elites duke it out and see if the Prophet of Truth can actually fire his SMG. So, sometimes he does act weird. I don't know if that's because he has an elite AI. Maybe at some points he's trying to crouch or something. That's why sometimes he's just kind of standing and floating up and sort of semi T-posing. But other than that, he does function fine, so to speak. But anyways, now that he's in position, as you can see, the question of whether he can fire his SMG and use it has been answered right away, which is yes. The Prophet of Truth can indeed use his secret hidden SMG. And from the looks of it, he can actually use it quite well. He fires it in bursts just like Marines do, and pretty much like elites do as well. But he's actually very accurate with it. He's actually killing the grunts and elites from a distance, and shooting the SMG very accurately as well. He fires it from between his legs still through his robe, and without using his hands, which is makes sense because he probably doesn't have the animations for that. But as you can see from this distance, he did take out the elite and the grunt with just this SMG, and he's actually getting pretty accurate hits on the elite all the way out there as well with an SMG from this distance. So that's one pretty interesting thing about the way he uses the SMG. Now, as for why he has the SMG, I still really don't know. I'm not a lore expert, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing in lore saying why the Prophet of Truth would have a secret hidden SMG on him. I don't know, maybe it's his little personal weapon that he wants to use to someday kill his fellow prophets, because he is a very scheming kind of prophet, and I'm pretty sure he did kind of plan to set up Regret and Mercy for failure down the road. He wanted the power all for himself, so that's why he let Mercy die near the end of Halo 2. But did he have an SMG because he was planning to kill the others himself? Possibly. I don't know why he would have an SMG or where he even got it from. Maybe he had a brute or an elite pick it up off one of the battlefields against the UNSC, but I have no idea. That's just speculation. But anyways, one little fun thing that we're going to try is you can indeed give the Prophet of Truth other weapons here. I don't think you can actually use the melee weapons like the energy sword, but if you give him something like the plasma rifle, he can indeed use that and fire it. So I don't know what all the weapons the Prophet of Truth can actually use, but that's not really the purpose of this video. The purpose is that we have answered the question that the Prophet of Truth can indeed use his secret SMG. He's just never seen using it because he never appears in gameplay, only cutscenes. But we have no idea why during cutscenes he would even need to have a little hidden SMG, unless it's a little Easter egg for some lore thing that I'm not aware of. But anyways, other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did find it interesting, as always, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. If there's anything else for me to check out or look into, just let me know, and I'll do my best to take a look. But other than that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.